Okay. Bye bye Hong Kong, Honolulu. Here we come. Compasses. Clocks. Takeoff. Set thrust.
Airspeed's alive.
Thrust set.
$80 knots.
Checked.
V1.
Engine failure.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Gear up selected. Cancel bell. Fire engine 4. Autopilot on. Heading select. Fire engine 4 memory items. Thrust lever number 4. Confirm idle. Confirm idle. Thrust lever. Fuel control switch. Confirm 4. Confirm. Cutoff. Engine fire switch number 4. Confirm pull. Confirm. Pull. Fire engine is shown. Rotate to the stop. Start clock. Flaps 10. Flaps 10 selected. Flaps 5. Flaps 5 set. Flaps 1. "30 seconds passed. Fire engine 4 still shown. Rotate to the other stop. And after 7 miles, right turn, heading 180. Flaps up. Fire extinguished. What is the MSA? 4,100. We'll climb to 5,000 as briefed. Max continuous thrust is set. And we will intercept Tunglung 250 radial. Declare the emergency. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Pan Am, Clipper 48 heavy. We have engine for fire. The fire is extinguished. We will come back to land on in Hong Kong. Standby. 4 for 5,000. Fire engine 4 or severe damage or separation checklist. Condition: one or more of these occur. Engine fire warning. That's checked. Thrust lever. Confirm the idle. Fuel control switch was cut off. Engine fire switch was pulled. The engine meshes was shown, so we rotated the fire switch to the both sides. We extinguished using the both bottles, and therefore the fire is now extinguished. Below the line, if high vibration occurs after engine shutdown, it did not occur. Transponder mode selector, TA only. For severe damage separation or an engine fire that does not extinguish, plan to land at the nearest suitable airport. Do not accomplish the following checklist: engine shutdown. Okay, I think we should land anyway. Back to land in Hong Kong. We will prepare for an overweight landing on runway 07 left, which is the normal runway for landing in Hong Kong. Agree? Agreed. After takeoff checklist. After takeoff. Landing gear up and off. Flaps up after takeoff checklist complete. Okay. Let's go direct Limes. There's some weather here. We'll be right at the edge of it. I think Limes will get us away from it. So that's what we're gonna do. ILS 07 left from Limes. Execute. We'll go direct Limes again. Confirm. Execute. And live. I'll make a PA. Ladies and gentlemen, as well as crew, this is the first officer speaking. On takeoff, we had an engine fire. We were able to extinguish the fire, and even though we have 3 more engines, we still would like to come back to landing on in Hong Kong. After landing, we will sort out the travel arrangements. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for an emergency descent with no evacuation required on the runway. We will talk to you more once we land. Thank you. Okay, quickly brief the approach. 07 left with a decision altitude of 230. 230. Set. Request 1 delay vector to the south before we come back here to get ready. But away from the weather if you can. Let's verify everything before the briefing. We got Limes, then Tonic at above 2000. Then we got VH710 1700 above, VH711 1600 in the runway. Then we have a missed approach using the LNAV. DD VH753 754. Sempo at 5000. Then Tung Long VOR, Guava, Soko, and Limes. That's all set. Okay, ILS 07 left 11-1, loc is IZSL. It is auto-tuned 111.1 and 074. Final at 1600 at 7 VH711. Category 1 ILS 230 RVR of 550 or 800 visibility. We have that. MSA 4100. Missed approach climb to 5000 at the threshold or 520, whichever is later. Turn left to DD. Proceed via the route. Max 200 until DD, then 230 until Limes. We are on the RNP, and we talked about the minimums. And we're good with the. Actually, we're not. Let's not make sure. Let's not count on the climb gradients. So decision altitude for minimum of 2.5 gradient. Let's set 1340 for the minimums. $13.40. Okay, and we are ready for the approach. Let's turn back. Direct Limes. Approach Clipper 48 heavy. We are ready for the approach, and we are set up for an emergency landing on runway 07 left on the ILS from Limes. We will request fire brigade onto the runway. The fire right now is extinguished. We would like them to examine it on the runway. If it looks good, we will continue taxiing to the gate. Copy all. Okay, in that case, let's descend to 3000 to Limes. Let's do performance. We got for flaps 30, V approach of 172, VREF of 167. It's close to the limitation for flaps 30, but we'll take it. That's what we got. So VREF 166, V approach 171. Recall. Descent approach checklist, recall checked, auto brake. Max auto. Landing data, VRF 166. Minimums 1340. Approach briefing completed. And approach checklist QNH 1017. Descent and approach checklist complete. And requesting direct tonic from present position. Direct tonic. Flaps 1. Ready altimeter alive. Flaps 5. Call them, make sure the cabin is ready. And confirm with them they're not going to evacuate on the runway. And make another PA to the passengers to remain calm as the fire brigade is going to examine us to make sure we're safe to continue. $1,700 to VH 710. Cabin ready. Clear for the approach, localize the capture. Hong Kong Tower, Mayday, Clipper 48 Heavy. Approaching 07 left ILS and confirm the fire brigade is ready for us on the runway. Flaps 10. Here for the approach. Speed brakes armed. 1,600. Localize the capture. Flight attendants, 2 minutes to land. Lights loop alive. Gear down. Flaps 20. We're down. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Landing checklist. Landing speed brakes armed. Landing gear down. Flaps 30. Landing checklist complete.
Approaching minimums.
Set missed approach altitude.
Minimums.
Runway in sight. Continue. 5,000 sets.
$1,000.
1,000 stabilized. Taking it manually.
Approaching 07 left.
$100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes up. Reverse. Auto brakes disconnect. Manual braking.
4,000 feet.
80
remaining.
knots. 60.
3,000 feet remaining.
Check. We'll stop on the runway. Set parking brake. Parking brake set. Ladies and gentlemen and cabin crew, we are safely on the runway. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and wait further instructions. If everything's okay, we will from here continue to the gate. Thank you. Tower Clipper 48 heavy on the runway, requesting the fire brigade to examine us. If we look okay from here, we'll taxi to the gate. Thank you.